What's up, Benny boy?
The other half of We Are Tottenham TV.
Yes.
A big smile on his face. He looks like he's had a good day today, I have to say. 100%. I haven't seen a bigger smile.
I've had an absolutely fantastic day. I'll tell you what, it was a bloody stress for 90 minutes. The way that Sheffield United were doing their dirty tactics, I thought the referee was absolutely shocking today. But that extra time, man, what the hell was that?
Unbelievable.
What was that?
Yeah, tell me, look, you were in the stadium. I think you were the first fan we're talking to who's actually in the stadium. So tell me what it was like being there, because obviously watching from home, the fans seemed very loud, and even at 1-0 down, they seemed to be behind the team and still encouraging instead of getting frustrated, which Ange kind of commented in. But for you, what was it like being in the stadium? What was it like with the atmosphere?
Well, yeah, I saw that and said, there was no frustration from the fans, but I can tell you there was a lot of frustration in the South Stand, and it wasn't to do with the way Spurs were playing. It was more to do with the stop-start nature of the game. The goalkeeper, oh my God, the goalkeeper was driving me insane, Foderingham. I don't know what was going on half the time. He was on the floor more than he was actually on his feet throughout the game. It was so frustrating. The amount of yellow cards, the fouls that were going in. I didn't think Spurs were bad throughout the game, to be honest. I thought we deserved to be winning by the time Sheffield United got their goal. I thought there was some good. I don't think it was like a classic vintage Spurs display than what we've seen throughout the season so far, the last 4 games. But I do think we definitely deserved to be winning at that time. But when Kulusevski scored, oh my God, it was pandemonium, absolute pandemonium in that stadium. People flying everywhere, people were losing their voices. I mean, it was just absolutely insane. And I got back in the car, and Ashley goes to me, when did Sheffield United get a man sent off? I mean, I did not see that whatever. I didn't see that whatsoever. I was like, it was just party time in the stands. And after Kulusevski scored, I don't even think I even saw a ball being kicked after that.
It's actually been the white wall of noise, hasn't it? This season, those 2 games, it really has been, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was crazy today. I thought the first half, the atmosphere was really good. There was a bit of a lull period until maybe Sheffield United scored, and then the fans started getting loud again. But then when Richarlison come on, I mean, for him to come on after everything that's happened this week, him coming out and saying, addressing his mental health issues and stuff like that, to get a goal and lay on an assist as well, I'm just so happy for him, to be honest. And I said to the guy next to me, going into the last 5 minutes of the game, I said, look, we're going to have so much stoppage time here. If we get 1 goal, we can go and win this game. This game is still there for the taking. And look, I think Sheffield United, they had a couple of chances throughout the game, but we controlled the whole game today. We just couldn't get the ball in that back of the net. It was just so frustrating. But I think Sheffield United got what they deserved, the way they conducted themselves today, and Spurs got what they deserved as well for just keep persevering. We never stop. That Ange motto coming through once again. And I just thought it was an absolutely brilliant way to win a football match. I think, I don't know if you know, you probably do, but it was the record today for the latest comeback ever in Premier League history.
Yeah, which we mentioned at the top of the show, but it beats our own record, which was for Bergwijn.
Leicester.
Yeah, which was unbelievable. Also, tell me about the scenes after the games. I've seen a few video clips of the players coming over to the fans and stuff. I'm assuming you stayed for a lot, and also in the concourse as well. I'm seeing video clips as if we'd just beaten like Arsenal or something in the concourse. Everyone's celebrating. So, like, what a difference! Like the win against Sheffield United under Ange is making.
Absolutely. All the players were holding hands and running towards the South Stand. I was like, what's going on here? Have we won the Champions League final or something? I mean, we only just beat Sheffield United, but it's not who we beat. It's not like any sort of occasion and stuff like that. It's just the manner of the victory. To come back, to score in the 98th minute, and I don't even know what time the final goal was, but
100th
it's just the manner. What was it?
100.
It's just the manner of it. To come back, to basically everyone's just sitting there being like, how are we losing this game? Like, how? It just makes no sense. We've been controlling it throughout the whole game. And then, we got what we deserved right at the end. And I thought Bissouma, man, was growing and growing and growing in that game. I just thought he was incredible. And I got to give my big ups to Dejan Kulusevski as well, because I thought he was a menace on that right-hand side, creating chance after chance. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net at the end of the day.
Yeah, so tell me about who your standout players were then in terms of the whole performance.
I would say I thought Mickey van de Ven and Cuti Romero were absolutely brilliant at the back today, once again, especially Mickey. I thought Mickey was so important for us today. Bissouma was, like I said, growing and growing, and he was very influential to us winning that game towards the latter stages of it. I thought Manuel Solomon in the first half was causing them problems, probably our most dangerous player, but I thought he weaned out a bit second half and was really wasteful, to be honest, in the second half. But it's all about Richarlison, man. Goal and assist to grab it for us in stoppage time. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, no, I was going to say to you, I want to go back to what you're saying about everyone holding hand and running towards the south stand. Do you remember a good few years ago, we took the mickey out of Jurgen Klopp doing that with Liverpool when they drew with West Brom, and look what they went on to achieve. So what he has done in changing this team round, and he's built the bond back with the manager to the players to the fans. It's uniting, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You go back 2 months, this club is a completely different club. It's completely different. Every facet of it has changed for the better. The atmosphere in the stands, everyone's together. You don't hear any fans sort of squabbling or fighting anymore. It's just love between all the fans. You can see the players are all completely together. They're embracing the fans as well, literally in every single game, home or away. They're coming over to the fans, showing their appreciation. And the manager, it's all down to the manager, Ange Postecoglou. And I was saying before, like, we've had Conte, we've had Mourinho. Ange Postecoglou is a proper Tottenham manager. He gets already after 5 games. He got what it meant before he even took a game, to be honest. I mean, his ethos and his essence is what the ethos and the essence are of this football club. And we pretty much couldn't have hoped. I think he's the perfect man for the job. He really is. I can't think of any other manager who would be more perfect for us, what we needed to do at this current moment in time to get through the Antonio Contes, the Jose Mourinhos, the Nuno Espirito Santos, yeah? Like, as much as we wanted Jose and Conte to work, and as much as we bought into what they were trying to do, they weren't right for this football club. They're not a match, and they're not a fit for this football club, where Ange Postecoglou is the absolute most perfect fit. And I can't wait to see what this season unfolds. North London derby next week.
About to say, like, is it? Yeah, just a small matter of the North London derby coming up next. Is it a case of you looking at today's game and with the knowledge at North London that the next game is Arsenal away? Are you looking at today's game thinking, we have to be a lot better if we're going to, go Arsenal and get a result, or are you still like going into it in confident mood that we can do something there?
I'm going into it in very confident mood. It's going to be a very different game next week against Arsenal with the tactical setup that they deploy. And we did predict 3-0 before this game coming into it, but I was actually saying to people last night that I was speaking to, and also at the game before the game today, like, this ain't going to be an easy game. The way Sheffield United set up, it's perfect to stifle us. These are the formations that we're going to find hardest to break down, because they've just put so many men behind the ball. They're so compact and they're so hard to beat. And that's what came to pass. I actually think, like, the way Arsenal set up, the way Man City set up, the way other teams set up in the Premier League, it's not going to be, I wouldn't say it's going to be easier, but we're going to find more spaces, and I think it's more suited to the way we want to play.
Agreed.
All right, so we're going to be Arsenal next week then, that's what you're saying?
Of course we're going to be Arsenal. We're going there, we're taking all 3 points. Of course we are.
Ben, I was saying to Simeon, can you imagine if it ends the way this game ended next week?
Oh, don't even.
Can you imagine?
Don't even.
We're never leaving the Emirates.
That's exactly what I said.
We're literally never leaving.
Brian said he's moving in.
Yeah, I'm just going to stay there. They have to try and kick me out. I'm just not going to leave.
Brian, bring your sleeping bag next week.
Well, why not? Why not? Maybe I will.
100%. Yeah, unbelievable. Look, unbelievable victory today. Honestly, it was such a roller coaster of emotions. I can't believe we actually got the win over the line when we did. But when we went 1-0 down, was there still, like, in the stadium, was there still a sense of belief we could get back in this game, or was there a lot of, like, resigned faces?
No. There was no resigned faces whatsoever. As soon as Sheffield United scored, the Spurs fans started singing and started backing the team and started, really willing them on to go. Because we knew that they scored against the run of play. They knew that, we're not playing our best, but we're still creating chances and we were still the better team. So look, you saw what happened at the end, and I think the fans and the support of the fans were a massive factor in it as well.
I think that just goes to show as well that a lot of it is about what the fans aren't purely. A lot of managers or football people were accuse fans of just being solely results based, and in terms of where their happiness levels are at and stuff like that. But I think at least Spurs fans are showing, with the Ange stuff, it isn't just about the results, about what we're seeing, especially even in pre-season we weren't getting great results, but everyone was so excited about where we're heading. And as you say, today 1-0 down, everyone's still back in the team, everyone's still happy with the way we're playing. It's just unfortunate 1-0 down. So I think it just goes to show how the fans are starting to really believe what Ange is doing, not just because we're winning, but it's just how he's doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've answered every kind of question that's come our way so far. We started the first game with a draw against Brentford, which is a hard place to go in the first game. Manchester United, we haven't beaten them in a long time. Yes, I know they haven't had the best start of the season, lost 3 games already, but still, no matter what form United play us in, they seem to get a result against us. So a great result there. The other 2 games, they're away games. I wouldn't say you don't expect Spurs to win that, but you still got to go away from home to Burnley and to Bournemouth and get the results. And now at home to Sheffield United, going 1-0 down late on and getting 2 goals in literally the last few minutes of the game. Now the real tests come, where you're going to really learn a lot about where this team is really at when we play Arsenal and Liverpool. And if we can go to Arsenal and Liverpool and, let's say, come away with 4 points, who knows where this season can take us? Because if we get a point of Arsenal minimum and go beat Liverpool or the other way around, I'll be super happy with that.
I'll take 2 points. You offer me 2 points right now, I'll take it. You wouldn't take 2 points?
Really? Would you actually take 2 points? I wouldn't.
100%. I'll take 2 points right now.
I wouldn't.
100%. You wouldn't take it?
No.
Wow, confident.
Why would I take 2 points?
Because that keeps us unbeaten.
Yeah, I want 4.
You want 4? Wow. Going for the title. Going for the title. Love it.
Look, it's
Love
early days. It's 5 days in. It's 5 games into the season. But the way we're playing at the moment, I feel like we're playing better than both those teams.
So why not?
So why can't we get results against them?
Damn
why
right.
should we be scared?
That's a good mentality to have. 100%.
Damn right.
100%. All right. Well, great seeing great you calling in. I'll see you tomorrow in the studio for all the post-match content. See you tonight. I see you tonight for Rosh Hashanah. Looking forward. All right. So nice one. I'll see you very soon.
See you soon, brother.
Na tova umetuka. See you later.